لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. نحمد الله ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek His help, Allah, to assist us with our needs. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive us. Allah to grant us Jannatul Firdaus. Majalis al-Zikr. Majalis al-Zikr. Places where Allah is mentioned and His Prophet. Where we teach one another about the Quran and the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Those places we really need to target these places, and we need to be there all the time. Not only in the masajid, not only in the masajid, but anywhere Allah is mentioned truly and His Prophet, believers, we need to be there. As Allah creates an angels, every group of angels, they have a duty, wazifa, and they have to take care of wazifa. So this group of the malaika, their duty is to do what? Just to go around the world, our world. They're looking for the places where Allah is mentioned. And if they are going and they see a place where people are gathered together, talking about Allah, talking about the deen, doing the da'wah, even doing islah bayna nas. Two people have a problem, you are sitting to talk between them, for them to come together as a brothers. When they see majalis zikr, they will call each other, halumma, halumma, mean come, come. Let's go to our duty. This is what we're looking for. Let's go. And they will come down. The malaika, they will come down. As Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it says, they will come down and surrender you. No matter how big the jama'ah is, they will surrender the crowd or the masjid where people are talking about Allah sincerely. They surround you with a rahmah, the mercy of Allah. They sit and listen. They sit and listen. That's why it is advised for the student of the knowledge, by giving the speech, you have to know what you say. You have to make sure you current from the right eye, from the authentic ahadith. Your eyes is limited just to see the human, but we have the jinns, Muslims listening, and those malaika toyarun, they there listening. So you have to show respect to them. You have to show respect to them. That's why da'wah is to, with the Quran and the Sunnah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, Rasulullah. Khalas. They're going to listen. They don't come just to take your name, they're going to listen what you're saying. Then after that, they have a book. They take your names. They write down your name. Musa bin Ibrahim, Isa bin Abdullah. They write every person in that place. They close the book. They will go back to give that book to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows already who was there. But it is their duty. They will go back to Allah to give the book. And your name is in that book. Your name is there in that book. They will go present this book to Allah. They will say, we were passing today in New York City, in Harlem, in the place called 7th Avenue, in one of the masjid. People were sitting, listening or teaching each other your book. So we sat with them and listened, and these are the list of the names that we found in this place. And Allah knows before they present, Allah knows who's here. Allah will ask them 2 questions. That is long. What was their request? These people sitting there talking about me. Did they see me? No. Did they witness? Allah will say first, what was their request? The Malaika will say, these people was asking you to grant them Jannah. And Allah will say, did they witness my Jannah? The Malaika will say, no. And Allah will say, if this is the case, sitting down, asking me, subhanahu wa ta'ala, for my Jannah and they did not see it, how about if they were to witness my Jannah and come back to ask me for it? The Malaika will reply, they was going to do more and more and more. And Allah will say, what they were asking me, Allah, to protect them from, the Malaika will say, they were asking you, Allah, to protect them from the Jahannam. And the same continue. Did they see it? No. If they were to see it to the end, Allah will say, this is the shahid of the hadith, the beautiful point. I want you, Malaika, to be witness. Anyone there in your list today, I want to witness you. I forgive all of them. I forgive all of them. I forgive all of them. So just think about it. If your name is mentioned in this book like this, just one time, your case is over. What you looking? Allah will now forgive you and to say, okay, hey, I regret. Let's change my mind. Like if the judge is okay, you're not guilty, then after they send you letter after a few months, it was an error, so we have to restart the case again, or we have to open the case again. If Allah forgives you the one time, because rahmatuhu sabaqa ghadabu, His mercy forwarded His anger. Just one time. So, if you and I, we know that, I know we're busy, dunya. We all busy for dunya. Why you don't put your schedule? Take your timetable, your schedule. Weekly, I'm not talking about monthly, yeah, but no. Your weekly schedule. If I can say it, I might say daily schedule. But let's say weekly schedule. Why don't you try your best to fit one majalis zikr in your weekly schedule, just one day? Today, every Sunday, every Saturday, every Monday, between Maghrib and Isha, I have to pray in the masjid and listen to the word of Allah. You're getting benefit for it because you're getting new knowledge, but your intention is to get maghfirah of Allah, your name to be mentioned. How many weeks we have in 1 year? 50 something, right? 52, very good. It's good. We have a mathematician here. I have to be careful. 52. Very good. It's good. Sometimes if you help, that make it easy for us. Then before we come to, we have to prepare. 52. Look, you attend 52 alaqa in 1 year. Guess what? Maybe at least one of these alaqa, your name is mentioned in 1 year. And you live for 60 years. 52 multiplied by 60. How much is that? All you want, just one. That's it. And you're going to get it, inshallah. But it has to be in the good majalis zikr. We have to say that. It's not in the place where they say, Musa, your father walked on the water. And people say, Allahu Akbar. And some people say, Ululululu in the masjid. No, I'm not talking about this kind of zikr. We don't make a joke in the house of Allah. We don't play with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It has to be first. Because it is a maratib, the level. First of all, if they have a weekly lecture out of the city or out of the neighborhood that you are living on, we need to do that. Sometimes you prepare for that. That can be even once a year or once every 6 months. Like the way you take your family to the park for a picnic. Sometimes you take them even to the movie, or sometimes you take them to the restaurant, or sometimes you take them to a vacation for Africa. Have you put it in your schedule? Every year I'm gonna take my family out of the city to just go attend this lecture. We have many lectures going on in US today, annual lecture and monthly, where the scholars come together, Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they come together and people come everywhere from the world to come and attend. You meet a Chinese there, you meet an Arab there, you meet an African there, you meet any kind of the color there and the brotherhood. Take your family, go. Sometimes it costs you too much, maybe 3,000, 4,000. Prepare for it. You prepare in your way to the Jannah. It's good. Because taking our children most of the time to go to these events, you are giving them education, Islamic education at the same time. This is out of your town or out of your neighborhood. But in your neighborhood masjid, make sure you're there all the time to listen to the lectures. Especially when they announce this Saturday or this Sunday we have a dictionary coming, or every Sunday we have a lecture, or we have a dance. Make sure be there even you don't understand the language. We have a brother who stands here at the masjid before they close. He was sitting there. You don't understand the language they were giving their speech. You only understand Fulani. I asked him, I said, Ustaz, do you understand? He said, no, I don't understand, but it's okay. I said, I want to translate. He said, no. I'm sitting down here because the barakah of Majalis is zikr. I don't have to hear it. The brother is here. He was here last week. He knows the hadith. He said, it's okay. I don't need to understand. I'm sitting because of the barakah of Majalis is zikr. My name might be mentioned tonight, so it's okay. You see? So, don't run away from Allah. Then we start saying we're going to have a class. It's a time for you to go stand in front of grocery. You don't come until when, hey, the Imam is about to say, Wala doli na de. Even the Fara'id praise, people used to say it outside. Until when Imam are about to say, when people say, Amin, would they say, Amin, let's go. Now they're good inside. You know? Maybe your salat is not accepted, who knows? Maybe the zakat you give, Allah rejected. Maybe your hajj is rejected. Maybe your birr is rejected. Try to get small from everything. You don't know in which one that you're going to meet Allah. Then Allah is going to love you and forgive you forever. So make sure, let's encourage ourselves to try our best to come to the majalis zikr. Sometimes even your TV or YouTube there. Say to the family, hey, today, no TV. We're going to listen to this sheikh. You prepare that before they come. You go on the YouTube, you put a scholar's name, You know, if you don't know, you can ask someone to guide you, because we have all kind of the ustaz there now. Right? You make sure you put someone who's going to talk about Tawheed and the Sunnah. You prepare that, you listen for it first. If you see it is good for the children, you say, hey, listen, today nothing. Anyone came to join me, we're going to listen to the lecture for 45 minutes. After we finish, inshallah, we'll give you $2 to each one of you. All of you sit. Before you say, you ask madam to prepare good. You listen to the lecture, then after you finish, Daddy, what do you say? Why you say Allah is big? Daddy, why you say, where's Allah? Can you see Allah? They're going to ask you a lot of questions. Ask what you can, but don't lie if you don't know it. Otherwise, they're going to trap you in the future. Don't lie to them. Then after you finish, you eat good. Tomorrow, they're going to ask you, Daddy, we're going to watch the speech again, because the $2 is their pocket. They eat good food. Let's try to do that. The day you're not there, at least they're going to ask Mommy, can we watch movie today? Not because they love Allah. They don't know Allah yet. They're watching the $2 they have in their pocket. Now, for the $2 is going to change from $2, Allah. No, they find Allah there. Let's try to do that. That's what I'm saying. So Majalis Zikr is very important. It is not only speech. Go sit down and learn one ayah. You're not learning because anything else. You want to learn the word of Allah. Right? So being in the masjid, it is a blessing. It is a gift from Allah. Allah only gives to those He loves. As we say yesterday, Inna Allah iza ahabba qawman ista'malahum aw kama qala. If Allah loves you, Allah going to use you. So Allah to use you is to bring you to His house. To take care of Allah, His house. Right? So Anas bin Malik radiallahu ta'ala anhu said that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Innama umarul masajid hum ahlullah. That the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says in the authentic hadith that those who take care of the house of Allah, those are the people of Allah. Those are the people of Allah. So taking care of the house of Allah is to build it, yes. Imaratul masjid bina'uha awalan. Take care of the masjid is to build first. Buy a land. This is what I can. I will buy a land for the Muslim. But I always say it, I will continue to say it. I will continue to say it. The scholars even warn us. Sadaqah ala aw fi wujuhil khair. If you are trying to do a sadaqah, make sure you do it on the good way. Don't just do it like this. Allah going to reward you if you don't know. But you might be helping the bid'ah. Or you might be helping the shirk. Because it is wajib for all of us to do the da'wah. People have their way to do the da'wah. We will come and say the hadith and translate. But you, what you are doing to raise the flag of Islam as an individual, you have to help in your way. You cannot lead, it's okay. You can give a speech, it's okay. What can you do for the deen to go? People to understand Islam. The right way of Islam, the way Prophet lived, and the companions, and the tabi'in, and the tabi'in. How are you going to help them? So, taking care of the house of Allah is start from the land. La da'wata bila makani. No da'wah without a location. No. It can go without location. There must be location where you come together, where you take a decision, where you send people to go. It has to be. It starts from there. Another one will come, okay. Do you have a plan? I'm an engineer. I don't know Quran, but I can do the plan of the masjid for you. Oh, if it costs $1,000, just give me $300. The rest is fisabilillah. It's doing the da'wah. And that's sadaqatul jariyah. Another one will come, okay, I'm handyman or I'm carpenter. Now I can build this. It costs like a 4 million, but just give me 1 million. The 3 million is my sadaqah. The other one will come, I'm a professional, I can do the painting. But I'm too old, I can paint all day. I will do the painting of the first floor. The rest of the floor, you find someone else is doing the da'wah. The other one will come, I'm an electrician. I will take care of the light of the masjid. Just buy the material. The other one will say, I will do the camera. The other one will say, the boy that the kid going to learn Quran, I will take care of that. The other one will say, I can fix the door. And the other one will say, now I don't have all this. But Imam, can I come every week to clean the masjid? That's even more important. And the rest, they will say, I don't have time. But sometimes, you see, as he says, لا تحقرن من المعروف شيئا. Do not underestimate any good thing. Don't say, just, one bag of candy, give it to the kid. That's nothing. And wait, when I get $1 million, I will give $1 million to the masjid. Hey, the dollar you have it today, that's your Jannah. You cannot do all this. You're driving with your family to the Costco. You call Imam, I'm going to Costco. What the masjid need? Oh, we need a water. Just buy 1 case of the water. Imam will say, no, we need a bag of tea for the masjid. We need a tissue. We need few slippers for the masjid. We need a bag of the sugar. Small thing. You will go and swap your car. You don't even know that you buy something. But it's a big thing. You are serving the house of Allah and you are giving the dawah. Right? It's many. You cannot do all this. I'm a driver. I have a van. Imam, anytime you guys needed something for the masjid and it's supposed to be taken with a van, I'm there. Call me. I will take it for the masjid. Oh, I don't have van. It's a regular car. Imam, I'm available. Anytime you guys, the leaders, Imam, you want to go somewhere, call me. I will do that as my dawah to help the deen of Allah. Before you get in a train, 2 trains, switch it, 5 trains. Before you get to the place that you're supposed to give a dawah, you are tired. Sometimes you forget about, you memorize 5 hadiths, maybe you forget about 3 because you're tired. But he's going to come, drive in front of the car, you're there, the AC is there, you're there in the back doing the review before you get in there. He's doing the dawah too. You do the dawah, which is power. Imam, I don't do all this. But I can come and get a borrow to say fi sabilillah. So da'wah, try to do da'wah. Don't just live like that without serving Islam. People serve Islam before you. The companions, they died for us to sit here today to talk about Islam. So yourself individually, when you get your house, sit down 5 minutes. Don't sleep. Ask yourself, am I doing something for Islam? Ask yourself. If not, you have to get something. Allah don't want the big one, but a small one with a sincerity. And that's continue. I can do all this. I don't have time. But Imam, what is a monthly contribution? How much is it? Imam will say monthly, Imam will pay $100. Put my name there. I will pay $100 every month to take care of the bills. You are doing the dawah. That $100, do you know how much is going to be in the Jannah? It's not like a 1 cent. It's a miskala zarra. Miskala zarra. If you have a farm and you have an sheep and cow and the thing inside, the way you grow them start from 1, 2, and after 1 year, 2 years, became a lot. This miskala zarra, the $100 you put, Allah going to put it somewhere to raise it for you. It grows, it grows, it grows until the day of the Qiyamah, until the number that you don't know. That's the sadaqah, doing good for the house of Allah. Allah says, Prophet ﷺ say that the most beloved place to Allah is the masajid, because masjid is the house of Allah. And people are taking care of the masjid. Anas say in the hadith, those are the people of Allah. And the day of the Qiyamah, believe or not, Allah going to call upon you. Those who are taking care of the house of Allah. Aina jirani. Where are my neighbors? Allah going to call. Where are my neighbors? And we're going to say, Allah, you have a neighbor too? Say yes. Ummarul masajid. Those who used to take care of my house, those are my neighbors. Where are you going to go? Where's the neighbor? Where are you going to be? If you're going to be a neighbor with Allah, it's Jannatul Firdaus. That's why Prophet ﷺ say, ask Allah for a Jannah. But when you're asking Allah for a Jannah, ask Allah for Jannatul Firdaus. Because it's in the highest place of the Jannah. In the middle of the Jannah is the highest place. So let's make sure, let's put at least da'wah in our daily life. In our daily life. Don't keep thinking, Musa going to do it. Always think. If it's not me, nobody going to do it. For example, you see this one here is paper on the floor. You see, it says, okay, this is Musa's work. He's the one who clean it. He's going to clean it later. Now, once you see a thing, if I don't pick this one, it's going to stay here. Once you see it, grab it. So any hole you see, make sure you close it. This is how you go as a community, as a society, and taking care of the house of Allah as a believers. Look, how many times Quran going to be recited in the masjid? How many times Prophet's hadith sallallahu alaihi wasallam going to be mentioned? How many times that people going to pray in the masjid? How many times people going to have a problem, dispute, and they're going to come to the masjid, and is Muslim going to talk about them? How many times we're going to do a marriage in the masjid? How many times someone going to have a baby, and we're going to pray for the baby? How many times that we're going to pray on the body here? How many children are coming to the masjid to learn just Bismillah Rahman Rahim on the weekend? How many of our mothers coming to the masjid to know about the deen? How many of our brothers coming after the work to know about the deen? You are sleeping there. If it's a million reward altogether, Allah will ask the malaika to put that million reward in your folder because you spend in his house. You keep his house running, and people are doing this one here, you're getting rewarded, even you passed away. Let's just give you 2 examples and we go. It's many brothers, but those who knows God, let's just take Brother Mariga, rahimahullah, and Brother Turi, rahimahullah, and Brother Kamara. They used to be us day and night. They left. But we hold up and pray that as we speaking, the grave is a light and the Jannah for them. Amen. Because they participate building this house. They participate. Participation is not only money, they participate. Financially, yes, they did it. And they did it only for Allah. That's the most important. Are you doing for Allah? Ask yourself. Are you doing for Allah? Again to remind you, are you doing for Allah? Something is going on today in our society. It's fake and it's wrong and it's lie. Don't go by that, otherwise you're going to lose. Malian want to pray in a Malian mosque. Malian want the Malian imam. Malian want the Malian president. Malian want the Malian management. Malian want the Malian fisabilillah. Malian want the Malian fisabilillah case. Malian want the spend in the Malian masjid. You are wrong. You're not doing for Allah. You're doing for the flag of Mali. You lose. It's not a true. Even it's everywhere today in our society. It's fake. They don't want me to say it, but it's true. I have to say it. It's fake. We have to come together as a brothers. No country. No country. If we have a masjid here, most of the neighborhood here, let's say they're from Ethiopia, people might call Ethiopian masjid. This is not how they started, because most of them in here and most of them pray here. If I tell my brother, when you come to New York City, you will not see me, but come to the masjid, Ethiopian masjid. They didn't start it because of that, because most of them in this area. But we started for that. Allah says, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ لِلَّهِ. But we say, وَأَنَّ الْمَسَاجِدَ for our country. We have to be careful. That's why we continue to have a problem in our society. Because we eliminate the name of Allah to put the name of our country there. And we are proud of that. Because we're saying, okay, when the president of our country comes, he's going to come to our masjid. Friends are here, our masjid. When the minister comes, he's going to come to our masjid. Who they are? They thief, they all thief. They're stealing the blood of the society. So when we do it, let's do it for Allah. We don't want to lose. It's very difficult to come and pray, brothers. It's very difficult to spend, but give it to Allah. The intention counts more than everything. Your niyyah counts more than everything. If it stays in between us, it's good. But I see it, we start transferring this wrong mentality to even our children. To finish, one of our kids, one day, I'm teaching her. I tell her, why we never see you praying in the masajid? He said, you know what, Ustaz, I always want to come. My daddy tell me not to go there, to go to our country masjid. I don't want to say the country name. He always put a pressure on me not to go pray with you guys, to go to our country masjid. You see that? So how this kid going to grow up? He's going to see the masajid cannot be unless we put the flag of our country in front of the masjid. If we were to come together by the name of Allah, the sufferance that we are doing is going to stop. The day we're going to understand to build the house of Allah in the name of Allah, we're going to succeed. But if we're going to continue to build the house of Allah in the name of our land, our language, our tribe, our color, our president, our country, we're going to continue to fail. Even we are doing Tawheed inside, even we are doing the Sunnah inside, because the foundation is wrong. Let's build the house of Allah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك اشهد ان لا اله الا انت استغفرك واتوب اليك وهذا والسلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.